Hi, I'm Tiffany Espinosa, and welcome to Flip Time from Children's Museum Houston. Flip is an exciting program for children and the adults who take care of them. Flip stands for Family Literacy Involvement Program, and it was designed especially for you by Children's Museum Houston to encourage your love of learning and reading. Today, we'll be exploring Flip kits that are about visiting familiar places. We will read stories and we will be doing the activities that are connected to those stories. Let's go pick out our Flip kit now. There are so many kits to choose from for different ages and in different languages. We can look at our tag to see what book and what activity are inside of our kit. This kit is called Lola at the Library. It's in English and it's for children from 3 to 5 years old. But children and adults of all ages can enjoy this activity. And we'll be learning about library skills. Can't wait to see what's inside this kit. So let me take out my project case. And inside we have our book that we will read today. And here is our supply list of things that we need to return. And inside we have our materials, our markers, a bookmark template, stickers, and string. I wonder what we'll be using that for. And here I have the instructions that we need to tell us how to do the activity. Well, I think we have everything we need. So let's go ahead and look at our book. Our story today is Lola at the Library by Anna McQuinn. In Lola at the Library, Lola is visiting a familiar place, a place that she knows very well. It's her local library. She visits the library every Tuesday to attend her story times and to check out books to bring home and read with her family. Let's go ahead and read it right now. Lola at the Library. Words by Anna McQuinn and pictures by Rosalind Beardshaw. Lola at the Library. Look at her with her books. Lola loves Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, Lola and her mommy go to the library. She knows it's Tuesday and she's super excited about going. The library opens at 9 o'clock, but Lola is ready to go long before that. She puts all the books she borrowed last week in her backpack. Her library card is also very important. She has her own library card. Do you have one? The library is not very far away, so Lola and her mommy always walk there. Lola and her mommy give back the books from last week. The library buzzes them through the machine. Maybe your library has a scanner that you can scan your books in, or maybe you just drop them into a box. There is a special section in the library just for children. It is really cool. Nobody ever says shh. Sometimes there is singing. Lola knows all the words and the hands for Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Does your library have a children's section? Lots of times in the children's section, there are puzzles, lots of books just for you, picture books, sometimes little toys that you can play with quietly. Sometimes there is story time. Lola loves that. They're reading a story. Looks like it's a story about a dog. After story time, Lola chooses her books. In the library, she can have any books she wants. Lola likes stories with bears and anything with shoes. There are so many, it takes ages to choose. Mommy has some books too. The librarian buzzes them through the machine, then stamps the date inside. Lola must bring them back in 2 weeks, but she will probably be back for more long before then. Lola and her mommy always get a snack after visiting the library. Mommy has a cappuccino, and Lola has juice. Whenever Lola has been good, her mommy lets her taste the foam. Do you do anything special after you visit the library? Do you have a treat? Then it's time to go home again. Every night after Lola is tucked in bed, her mommy reads her a story. It is the best way to end the day. The end. So do you visit the library often? Do you go to story time or any other special kind of event? I love going to the library. My favorite program is story time, but I also like going to special events like when magicians come or puppeteers or even special animals. But what I love most about visiting the library is checking out books. I have my own library card just like Lola, and with my library card I can check out lots and lots of books anytime. Do you have a library card? If not, you should get one. It's so much fun to get lots of books to take home with you. Sometimes when I bring home my books, I read them to myself, or I read them to my cat, or to my family. And sometimes my book is so long that I have to take a break from reading it, put it down, and then come back and read it some more. So a lot of times I need something to hold my place in the book so that I don't lose my place and have to keep looking for where I left off. And for that, I need a bookmark. So today, we're going to be making a bookmark together. So if you want to look around your house, you can get some markers, some construction paper, stickers, and some string, and we'll make a bookmark together. Let's go ahead and do that now. So I have my materials ready, my markers, my bookmark templates, or if you have construction paper, you can use that, my string, and my stickers. And you can think about something nice that you want to put on your bookmark. Maybe you would want to put a picture of your house or your favorite animal. I think I would like to put my family members on my bookmark. So I'll start with some circles for their heads. So this will be me, Martin, Nicolas, and Benjamin. And we'll all have smiley faces. Can you see our smiley faces? Because we're so happy when we get to read books together. That's our favorite thing. And I don't know how good of an artist you are, but I will be drawing some stick figures. That's the great kind of art that I can do, and we'll fill out the bodies later. What kind of shapes are you using for your bookmark? What are you using to make your pictures? Here's my hair, Martine's hair, Mickey's hair, and Benjamin always has very big hair. He likes big hair. And use some different colors. I used brown, but now I'm going to use some colors for our clothes. always wears red. And Benjamin, he can wear orange. Mommy will wear orange too. You know what? I can't forget about our other little family member, pet cat. He has 4 legs. He has a few little stripes along his body. And of course his head, and triangles for ears. His nose and whiskers. And he'll need some eyes too. And he'll say, meow. Now that I've done that, I think I'll add some stickers. I have lots of star stickers of different colors. What types of shapes of stickers do you have? And different colors will you put on yours? I have green, blue stars, and a yellow star. Oh, pink one too. That looks nice. And now I'll finish it off with a string. And that way when it's sticking out of my book, I'll be able to see it, because this part will be hiding in the pages. But the string will stick out and I'll be able to find my bookmark faster. And then I'll be able to find my place in my book. So what do you think? I like my bookmark. I think it's very nice. It's very personal. What kind of bookmark did you make? What kind of designs did you put on your bookmark? So now I have my book. Now let me see if I can remember where I left off. See, this is why you need a bookmark. What page was I on? I remember it was 152. Here we are. Oh, yeah, with that crazy animal. And here I'll put my bookmark. And now I won't have to lose my place again. I can get right to the page where I left off very quickly. I think that works out nicely. If you would like to find out where the nearest branch of the Houston Public Library is to you, you can visit houstonlibrary.org. And there you can sign up for a library card, find out when your story times or special events are, and if you would like to check out books, you can look at the catalog and see what books are available to you, and flip kits too. Our next story is Quinito's Neighborhood by Ina Cumpiano. In this story, Quinito will be walking around his neighborhood and visiting his neighbors and his friends and family, and we get to see all the different types of jobs that they do. So let's read it together right now. Quinito's Neighborhood, written by Ina Cumpiano and illustrations by Jose Ramirez. Quinito's Neighborhood. My mommy is a carpenter. My papi is a nurse. And there's his mom with her hammer, and there's his dad. My abuela drives a big truck. My abuelo fixes clocks. Sometimes my abuela brings broken grandfather clocks to my abuelo's shop. And here's his repair shop. It says, "We repair clocks and watches." Tick tock, tick tock. My tia is a muralist. My tío teaches dance. A muralist is a person who makes beautiful works of art on the walls of businesses, on the outside of businesses, on streets and things. If you've driven around town, maybe you've seen some pretty neat and beautiful, interesting art on the businesses around your neighborhood. My grown-up cousin, Tito, goes to clown school. I don't think I've ever seen the clown school before. That's fun. Her brother, my primo Roberto, is a dentist. He checks people's teeth. Do you visit the dentist? I like going to the dentist. Always get a nice lollipop afterwards. My neighbors Rafi and Luis Manuel go to work very early. Rafi bakes bread and Luis Manuel sells it. So they work in a bakery. Mrs. Hernandez sells Rafi's bread at her bodega too. Oh, there she is in her bodega. And her daughter, Sonia Isabel, counts the money in the bank on the corner. There's the bank. Now, bodega is just a little shop where they will sell food and things that you need. So if you have a little shop in your neighborhood, or maybe even a bodega. Guillermo is our mailman. Guillermo is going to marry Sonia Isabel. Doña Estrella is a seamstress. She is sewing a wedding dress for Sonia Isabel. Wow. There's her mannequin, her dress form. She can try the dress on there to make sure it fits properly. Mr. Gomez is Doña Estrella's neighbor. He is also my teacher at school. Mrs. Gomez is a crossing guard. She helps me cross the street. Do you have a crossing guard in your neighborhood that helps you cross the street for you to go to school? And I am a very busy person too. I have to tell Mr. Gomez that my mommy is a carpenter and my papi is a nurse. The end. When you have time, take a walk around your neighborhood and talk about what you see. Do you have businesses like Quinito had in his neighborhood? Do you have a clown school, a bakery, a bodega, a bank, or a dentist? How is your neighborhood like Quinito's? How is it different? What would you like to see in your neighborhood? Well, now we can take a look at our kit. Let's see what materials we have inside. We have lots of pencils, color pencils, scissors, eraser, pencil sharpener, and some star stickers, and paper. These are all things that we can use to make a map of our community. You can gather these same materials in your home and we can make a map together. Let's start by drawing your home. Your home might be different from mine. You might live in a house or an apartment. My house has a square and a triangle on top for the roof. And I'm going to put my front door here. And I have one big window here. I'll use a square. And then a little window over here. And My house is the color green. You don't see a lot of green houses these days, do you? But my house is green. It's green and white. And of course, my roof. And when you finish drawing your house, you can put a star on it to show that that's your home. That's where you're going to be starting. Put it right here. It's my starting place. And then we can draw businesses and parks where they are around your neighborhood. So draw the homes of people that you know too. So here I'll draw my street. And here is a neighbor's house. And another neighbor's house. Let's turn down the street here. And then here I'll draw our library. It's a brick building. I like to draw bricks. And as you're drawing your businesses, go ahead and write the name of the business. So I will write library so that I'll know what that is. And on this street, there's also a store. And it has a door and it has lots of big windows. And that's where we get our groceries. And then we can go down here around the street. Here's where we have a nice big park. And here we can swing on the swings. It's funny. Good thing I have my eraser here to help me fix my mistakes. Here are the swings. Here is a slide. Those are always fun to play on. Here's a little sandbox. And this is our park. And I will write park. And let me just color some things in here. Some grass. Some sand. The seats of the swing. Then we can color in the grocery store. where we go and we buy our vegetables and our fruits, all of those good things to eat. Oops, I read from my library. And my neighbors' houses are blue, and brown-ish. And this is just the starter. This is what I've done so far. So you can see by my map how to get from my house to my library, or from my house to the park. And I can work some more on my map and add some other businesses, because I know, for instance, if there is a church over here, I can add that on this side, and there is a post office kind of over here, so I need to draw another street to show how to get to the post office. And of course, there's lots and lots of houses all around my neighborhood. So what you can do when you finish drawing your map, you can take it outside with you and your grown-up and take it for a walk and see if you can follow your map to the different landmarks, all of the different places, neighbors' houses, businesses, and see if you can make it to those locations just by using your map. Thank you so much for joining me today and exploring our flip kits. Remember, you can visit your Houston Public Library to discover more flip kits. With over 250 kits in our catalog, the love of learning and reading can go on and on. Bye-bye.